Well, hi, it's Ken Ham, President of Answer Genesis Creation Museum, the Ark Encounter. We're inside the life-size Ark. This is a monstrous, massive structure. 3.1 million board feet of timber used in constructing the Ark. A life-size Ark, the most authentic replica of the Ark in the world. It's a true timber frame structure. It'll be the largest timber frame structure in the world. If we just take a look around here, we're on the third deck right now, and we're looking back towards the bow end as we turn right around, and we'll come back again towards me, just looking at the side where the middle tower is right here that it anchors to. There are two towers, an east and west, and a middle tower. They have the exit stairs, elevators, restrooms. So this section here, if we look over here, you can see over to the other side of the Ark, and there's exhibit bays there that are under construction. For instance, there's exhibit bays dealing with the Rainbow Covenant, dealing with flood legends, dealing with Tower of Babel, and so on. But this area here is going to be the living quarters for Noah and his family. And so you can see this wall here, and we come in here, and it'll be as if you're going into their kitchen, bedrooms, because think about it, they're on the Ark for a year, so they had to have somewhere to live, somewhere to sleep, somewhere to prepare food. And so as we come in here, we'll come into the living quarters, and here we come. You can see they're constructing right now in here. This is going to be Shem's bedroom. It's a little dark because there's no light in here right now. And this one, Japheth's bedroom. You can see they're starting to get all this ready here. And the other bedrooms down here, plus their kitchen area that they're starting to get ready in here. And they're even going to have an area down the side there where you can see they built some structures. They're going to be growing plants there, and I know they're preparing those plants to put in there. As we come down here, you see more of the bedrooms, and a lot of this has already been constructed at our Hebron facility. It's just a matter of installing these exhibits in here now. And of course, they're not going to put in, the curtains and the actual life-size Noah's Ark and family figures. They won't be putting that in until the last minute. But again, we've actually, as you go around the Ark, you can see where we put all the information about what we're doing in the various places. So 6 extended bays here for the living quarters. And then we're looking down the other end here at the stern, down this end. And we see down there, we're looking down the stern end. Of course, more exhibit bays that you'll see on each side. And it's opening July 7, and across there, there's an artist working on a massive mural in 2 bays. You can see the plastic hanging there, and he's behind there painting a mural. And again, we're walking back down through the living quarters here, and there's going to be bird cages over the other side there as well. A lot of this is already constructed. It's just a matter of coming down and installing it, because the main structure of the Ark now is almost complete. They're just working on the bow end, finishing up on the stern. Opens July 7, and if people want to have more information about the Ark Encounter, go to arkencounter.com. You can keep up to date with what we're doing, find out more about the project. Here we are walking back outside of the living quarters. You can see down towards the stern end of the Ark. And it's interesting, our researchers indicate up to 2 million people a year, and that it will grow for the first 5 years if we did nothing, simply because when people come here and see this, and see the size of this structure, and realize how enormous it is, and just the craftsmanship and the woodwork. There's a ramp that comes up from the second deck, and you can see it again down here, coming up from the second deck, that people will walk up, because it's all handicapped accessible. You can either come up on the ramps, or you can come up on the elevators. And people just marvel at the woodwork, the size of these beams. If we look in here, we have an exhibit on ancient man. People have the idea that ancient people must have been, not very intelligent, didn't have very good technology. Well, that's certainly not true. We would say the opposite is true. We don't even know how some of these ancient people built some of those structures in South America, or the Egyptian pyramids, and we're going to explain all that in here. We have exhibits going in here on flood legends. For instance, in this exhibit here, it's going to be on the Rainbow Covenant, and I'll just show you a picture here. You can see this here. This is a big mural. It's already been done, and actually it was painted by someone in Mexico and shipped up to us, and it goes on this wall in here, and I saw it at our Hebron studios yesterday. It is absolutely massive. It is absolutely startling. And so there we are. They're putting in a children's interactive exhibit on the second deck down that'll encompass about 3 bays where kids will be able to go through and have all sorts of interesting encounters with fun surprises, animals, and there's even a place where they can come and be behind a cage and their parents on the outside can take a photograph of them. Just phenomenal what's being done, and I'm amazed at how much they do each day here. So July 7, it'll be open, and I encourage you to go to our website, answersandgenesis.org, for our general website, but for the Ark, specifically arkencounter.com. We're looking up there to the roof deck, and you'll be able to look through the center of the Ark actually, like you can here, if you look down here, and we can see right down to just beyond the ramp. That's the ramp that comes up on the second deck, and you can look right down through the center of the Ark. You'll be able to do that right through the Ark, looking up the roof all the way down, and see these great big poles that are here, these lodge poles, these timbers. Many of these are Douglas fir, and others Engelmann spruce. So it's hard to even explain this place to you unless you come here and see it. And it really is a massive place. So with that, I'll sign off for now. I hope you've enjoyed the live updates I've done today. If you didn't see the other one I did earlier, you can find that on my Facebook and link to it. Have a great afternoon, and we look forward to seeing you here at Ark Encounter at some stage once it opens July 7. arkencounter.com.